What's up, guys? Hey, Anthony here at inGear, and today we are going to recruit my wife to come in and talk about what it's like as a tandem rider, what her favorite bikes are to ride tandem with, if she's willing to come in here. So, babe? What's up, y'all? I'm here with my baby, and this is our first tandem ride, so we're gonna have some fun. We're on a bike path, and we're just gonna play, have some fun. Sweet. This is my beautiful, lovely, awesome wife and helpmate, Hannah, who you always see on the back of our bikes. I'm talking to the audience about what it's like to be a tandem rider, what your favorite bikes are as a tandem rider, and what you don't like in any of the bikes that we own with tandem riding, and specifically the one that we just took out on a ride, the Grizzly. So what is the pros and cons of tandem riding on Ariel rider bikes, and then what do you think about the Grizzly?
I'll start with the D-Class. The D-Class was the bike we got first. I love the D-Class. We've had so much fun with that bike camping, taking it on the bike paths around where we live. That is, I think, the most comfortable bike for tandem riding. My biggest complaint with that bike is the pegs, which I think you've talked about in other videos. The pegs are the worst, but
they fixed them.
They fixed them on the Grizzly.
But that's how I lost my leg. They're serrated, and I stopped, and it just hacked the leg right off.
Not true. The X-Class is okay. It's really smooth for street riding. The thing I don't love about the X-Class for tandem is just the position that it puts your body in as a tandem rider. So on the back, I feel like you're tipped really far forward, and the pegs are kind of far back. So for me, at least, I'm 5'3". It puts my body in a kind of an uncomfortable alignment. So I don't love that about the X-Class, but it is a really smooth ride. The seat is very hard on that one. That's another thing about the D-Class that I like, is I feel like it's the most comfortable seat, probably for you too.
Yeah, it definitely is the best seat. Just
all around best seat. So I don't love the alignment on the X-Class, but it is a really smooth bike for riding on the street. Not great on the trails.
No.
You kind of need the knobby tires are better. And to be honest, the suspension isn't great on either of them as a tandem rider. So that's kind of a downside, I think, to both of those models, is the suspension is not great. But the Grizzly, we took it out yesterday for the first time, and the suspension is awesome. Huge improvement with that bike. We did some on cement path and then some off-roading, and a huge difference going off-roading as a tandem rider on the back of the Grizzly. Way more smooth. Not nearly as much bumping around. He likes to...
I tried to go off a jump, and she's like, babe. And so I didn't go off the jump. You'll see where we stop on the drone footage, because it's funny. Yeah. But we're going to take that jump.
He tries to force me into adventures that I don't always want to go on.
But because I'm adventurous now.
Because I'm trapped on the back. There's literally been times where I've just bailed off the back because I'm like, I'm not doing this.
I promise I'm a good husband.
He is. No, it is. It's been a great bike so far. We've had a lot of fun on it. It's very, very smooth. The suspension is great. They upgraded the pegs, like we said earlier. Mm-hmm. The pegs are way more comfortable, but I think the biggest thing is the suspension. It's just a much more smooth ride being on the back of the Grizzly.
Is there anything you don't like about the Grizzly? Be honest, it's okay, because I've already described to them that color preference is up to the user, and so it may not be everyone's favorite. Is it your favorite?
It is not my favorite. I am someone who really likes a clean aesthetic, especially for bikes. I think that Ariel Rider did it best with the D-Class. I think that that's the best looking bike. I love that it has kind of the vintage motorcycle look. I love the matte black. They only put their logo in one place, not 15 places.
But we love the bike. And so what is your favorite bike to ride tandem outside of looks and anything like that? What is the best and most comfortable ride as a tandem rider?
I think with the pegs being moved forward, it will be the Grizzly. If we can get those pegs shifted forward slightly, and once the seat gets broken in, the seat is still very stiff.
Yeah,
obviously,
the seats come so hard.
Yeah. It's kind of a
bummer.
bummer.
My butt was sore from yesterday.
My butt is sore right now sitting in this chair because of the ride.
They were spanking.
We went on yesterday. So yeah, that is not great, but
they do break in, and we just need to get
in,
it out on the road a little bit.
Yeah, I think once it breaks in, it will be the Grizzly. The D-Class will always have a soft spot in my heart because we've had so many adventures on that bike, and that bike has been a champion with camping and all kinds of things. So I don't think I'll ever want to stop riding the D-Class, to be honest. I think it's the best looking bike, and I just love it. But the Grizzly is a great ride as a tandem rider. So
sweet. Yeah, baby, you're a YouTuber. Is there anything you want to say to anybody? Want to give a shout out? Hi, Mom.
Love you, Mom and Dad.
Awesome. Well, we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. We'd love to hear your thoughts on what your favorite tandem bike is. And
oh my gosh, you see what he does to me.
See you guys later.
Or sorry, or you guys can kiss. I just meant start riding the bike. I'm gonna walk with you, but you guys can kiss. I mean, no one's stopping you.